I woke up to the sound of my dresser sliding across the floor. It was this deep, scraping noise that just vibrated through the entire apartment. The first time it happened, my immediate thought was my cat, Leo. He's a bit of a troublemaker, always knocking things over, but this was different. The dresser moved way too fast, too deliberately. It slid from one wall to the other with a precision that a cat just couldn't manage. Tried to rationalize it. Maybe the floor was uneven, maybe it was a tremor. But deep down I knew something wasn't right. The next night, I was trying to fall asleep when I heard a clatter from the kitchen. I crept out of bed and peeked around the corner. The small dining table was tipped at an impossible angle, leaning against the wall as if it was bowing. The chairs, which I always keep tucked in, were stacked neatly on top of each other in the center of the room. It was like a bizarre silent art installation. As I stood there, frozen, the lamps in the living room and hallways started flickering, all in perfect unison. It was like a slow, rhythmic pulse of light and dark. A wave of pure terror washed over me, but it was quickly replaced by a surge of frustration. This was my home. I wasn't going to be scared out of it. I took a deep breath and shouted into the empty apartment, "Stop!" And just like that, everything froze. The flickering stopped. The silence was so complete, it was deafening. I thought, for a second, that it had worked. But then, a single book flew off the bookshelf behind me. It didn't just fall, it was launched, tumbling through the air before landing at my feet. I picked it up with a trembling hand. It was an old novel I hadn't touched in years, and it was open to a specific page. There, underlined in what looked like faded ink, were 4 words. "You invited me in." I have no idea what it means. I've gone over every memory, trying to figure out what I could have possibly done. Since that night, things move whenever I'm alone. It's not as dramatic anymore. A coffee mug will slide across the counter. A picture frame will turn to face the wall. It's constant, subtle, and always rearranged to face the dark corner of the room, the one by the old fireplace. I've never seen whatever's doing this, but I can feel it. Feel it watching me, waiting, judging my every move. I don't know what it wants, but I know I'm not alone in my own home anymore. Thanks for listening. If you've experienced anything like this, let me know in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe for more stories.